Right, this is our trip back from France to the UK, and I've got to be honest, granted we used the sat nav, but it was really easy to find. It was really well signposted. A lot better than the UK, I must say. The filming I can't take credit for. That was my wife.
That's me. So what was different this time to other journeys that we've took with LeShuttle was we arrived there early this time, and they actually offered us 2 earlier boarding times. So we decided to go for the 1:20. We was booked on at 3 o'clock. So here we pull up, we type in our registration, and they gave us the choice of the earlier trains. They gave us a ticket for us to put in our windscreen and to hang off of our wind mirror as we go through.
And this is us just we're gonna pull up to the services here. We could have caught the earlier train, but we thought it'd be a good idea to give you a bit of an insight as to what is available at the services. Obviously, that was all the electric car points. There's quite a lot of electric car points in France all the way. You know, I've got an electric car myself, but look, in the services you've got a Burger King, you've got another restaurant, you've got a Starbucks, you've got a family room. Although I don't know how much they charge to go in there, but there's not really a lot in there. There's the screens there that tells you when all the shuttles are leaving. There's your duty free, there's the toilets, and that was just a quick glimpse of that family room. And then down the end there's not really a lot going on, a nice Christmas tree. And then we start our journey back.
It's quite well signposted, quite easy drive to the actual border part for us to get our passports checked.
Yeah, you have to do France first, and then you have to go on to the UK, so it's actually 2. And you'll see, I'll get round here, and a bit of a naughty boy really. I should have, I just assumed there'd be more lanes open, so like they say about assume. And there's me having to cheekily get in. Not as cheeky as the ambulance one, but right up there.
Yeah, this bit we waited about half an hour.
20 minutes to half hour.
Yeah, for this bit. So this is the French side checking our passports. As we go through, we then come up to the UK side, which checked our passports quite thoroughly, weren't they, this time?
Yeah, UK side was actually longer. The only thing that can extend this again is if you get pulled over by security. It's a bit of a random thing. We got pulled on the way, didn't we? That probably adds another 10-15 minutes. They do like 5 cars at once. And then this is us getting through. And again, I mean, it's so well signposted, and ironically, I went into the wrong lane. So, as I get reminded quite a lot, I was guilty of actually just following the car in front this time. And, yeah, the car in front went the wrong way. And, yeah, she's being quite good to me because we're on film. She ain't usually this good about it. But I'll do a very unorthodox manoeuvre here to get back where we should have got. And lucky enough, there was a pain in passport control. It left a lot of room on the road.
So then we follow the signposts, and we come up to the part where we start to board the train. It was really easy.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you can't go wrong. They set the track up, and once you're in the right lane, famous last words, can't go wrong. But once you're in the right lane, you just follow it. And then you'll eventually see other cars, and there's a guy there just pushing you on. He enjoyed his job, obviously. And then, as I say, you can't really go out of the posts, and you pull on. Now, one thing that we'd done some research before we went, and we was really worried about it, was when you get down to the train, we was worried about the width of the sort of the road part in the trains and how awkward it'll be. Now, we've done this in 3 different vehicles now, haven't we? And I'll be honest, y'all, we've not had any problems touching the curbs. You know, it's like, you know, when you go to a car wash and you go into that little section of the car wash, it's all quite tight. It's nothing like that. And you're if you watch behind as we go down, again, it's quite easily boarded, and they have a process where the cars that go on the top of the train, because it's 2-tier, they go on first, and then the bottom tier cars go underneath. It's always better to be on the bottom because you come off first.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But as you can see now, look, you just follow the cars in front. They've got loads of people down on the platform telling you where to go. And although it looks like it's a really sunny day, it was absolutely freezing. But there you see the first one goes up the top, and the second one now, this is the ones at the bottom. And again, like, just watch down at the bottom of the floor here, because you'll see the car in front, and it's a cash car. It's quite a wide car, isn't it? When you see it turn in, it has plenty of room, look, within the road, and ironically you can't see it at that point, but you can see it around here. Look, it's well within the guidelines. It's a little bit either side, so there's plenty of room. You follow it down the train, and yeah, there's another guy then, an operative will be down the bottom, walking up to tell you how close you need to get to the car in front. And they basically lock you off into sections. Was it 4 or 5 cars?
4 cars, yeah.
And then there's
In each
toilets
section.
and all that in there. You can.
Yeah, so there's one section there, so that'll be blocked off there with doors.
And you just see many people walking through and back to the toilet, don't you? But it's so simple, really easy to get off. And as you see now, it's really easy to get on. If you really hawk eye here, you'll see the operative coming on the right hand side of the screen. Look, he's just coming up now, and he's literally telling us how close we can get to the car in front. And that's it then. Handbrake on.
Switch your engines off and open your windows. You've got a half hour to put your face masks on.
Yep, obviously, don't forget to like, subscribe, and put on notifications. You can see again, look, we've just got a bit of a view of the screen for you, and that's it. You're on the train. Next stop, England.